So welcome to my binder review. Strap in, because this video is probably going to be about 3 minutes. So to give you an idea of what we're working with, this is what we're working with. Measurement wise, based on which company you go with for binders, whether it's the two I'm doing today, Gc2b usually has you measure your chest area and your shoulders. The For Them just has you measure your chest. Mine measures at 38 inches, so I went with the sizes that those companies recommended based on my measurements. So we're going to start with Gc2b. This is the binder that I've been wearing, well, brand of binder that I've been wearing for the last 3-ish, 4-ish years. It's their regular model. It has the panel in the front, the elasticity in the back, and it does a pretty good job flattening. The last two binders I did buy had some issues with the stitching. If you could see here, I had to restitch that seam, as well as this seam did also let go, and I had to restitch that myself as well. For them, we got no flat panels. It's all stretch. This one has both a higher V-neck with a lower scoop neck. You can rotate it to where it's going different ways. So let's see what they look like on my body. It also occurred to me I didn't mention, I want to say uh, I was like a 32C before I started my transition. I have no idea what bra size I would wear now, nor do I care. So here is the Gc2b. It's kind of snugger because I just washed it. So it's not usually this tight fitting on me. This is the large. I've used this one for years. I really do like it. This part does not roll up. I feel like it flattens me very well. If you get the longer ones, they can flatten this out a bit too. I don't care about that. I don't like the extra fabric. So, and putting that same t-shirt on, this is what we're working with, what it looks like under a relatively form-fitting t-shirt. Now, for them, uh, because there's no flat panel, I don't feel like it quite flattens as much. But it doesn't give a very unnatural look. You can see this is a little bit shorter. It's advertised as non-rolling, but for me, honestly, with when I'm working with in my gut, it does kind of roll up on me sometimes, which does get kind of aggravating. But otherwise, the material is very nice. It's also comfortable. To be perfectly honest, I feel like both are pretty comfortable. I don't feel uncomfortable wearing either one. So let's see what that looks like under the t-shirt. Under the t-shirt, I think it does a pretty good job as well. Again, I don't wear this one a lot. A lot of times I will wear it if I'm like doing yard work. It's not as restrictive. I'm able to breathe a little bit easier. Um, and it doesn't cover quite as much surface area, so I don't get quite as hot versus the other binder. But um, I like both binders mostly for different reasons. And just to go back to the fact that you can wear this one going both ways, this is what the scoop neck looks like. Pretty much, I enjoy both of those binders. I feel the Gc2b binder works better for me when it comes to dressing for work, mostly because it gives me a little bit flatter look and it doesn't roll up on me. And in my line of work, I wear a dress shirt and a tie. So to have to constantly feel like I have to readjust my binder would drive me insane. The For Them binder, I feel like works really good to bind me when I need to be a little bit more movable. Like I said, particularly doing yard work, maybe work around the house. Could I exercise in it? Probably. Be safer than the Gc2b binder because it doesn't have that binding flat panel. As well as I probably could swim in it too. I have not tried either of these options with it, and nor do I know if it's recommended. I haven't done my research on that yet. So that's all I got to say about the two binders. If there's something I didn't bring up that you might have a question on, leave your questions in the comments. I will answer them to the best of my ability. But in my personal opinion, I think both are great. I like both of them, and I would continue to bind with either one of them till I can finally get top surgery.